show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Carlos Martinez is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, you're not always sure what you're going to get from Carlos Martinez. Guy has a big arm, throws in the mid to upper 90s, good assortment of off-speed pitches. He's been very inconsistent throughout his career. He's tried the bullpen. They've moved him into the starting rotation. The key for Martinez, throwing strikes. If he throws strikes, he has a chance to shut somebody down.
And now in the box, Jock Peterson, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis.
First pitch, 7-16.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Now the 2-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Bryant leads off second with one gone in the inning. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday. And while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. This is back toward the mound, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt. Goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Second and third, 2 away. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Cubs strand a couple. It's the Cubs nothing. Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
The windup and the 0-1. Right side. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Dylan Carlson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
So he sets him down swinging. Dylan Carlson becomes out number 2 this inning. First offering on its way. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still no score. At the plate now is Ian Happ. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Batting 7.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Stepping in now, David Bodie. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the left fielder to the track, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 4th home run for him on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
In now is Nico Horner. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Horner is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Smoke toward third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw. Wow.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina, future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
At the plate now, Hendricks. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Still only one out in the inning. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
The left fielder, number 24.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First pitch on its way.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pops it up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Yadi Molina digging in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. And no surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
The Cardinals are challenging.
So here's one last look at it. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call, and I just don't see it there. I'd be really surprised if the challenge works out for them in this one.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. A little bouncer. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder Chris Bryant.
Right fielder, Chris Bryant.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Williams is there. One pitch, one out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. The 1-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball four.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch on its way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap, but it's off his glove. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A two-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Sixth home run on the season for him. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 8.
So two are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. In there for strike one, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Chopped weakly to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Two for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this two-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Chicago.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Peterson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. First delivery to him. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Soft liner toward first, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Up next, Carlos Martinez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding his zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. David Bodie is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So now to the plate, Nico Horner, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Bader will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for the Cubs, the pitcher.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. First offering, showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Left fielder, number 24.
Back to the top of the order now. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. And now the first pitch. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bodie on second. Hendricks at first. 1 gone. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, look at Arenado on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals nothing.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Second baseman, Tommy.
And the pitch. On the ground softly towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Gillen. Carlson.
Stepping in once again is Carlson as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
So next to bat will be Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
No runs, no hits, one error for the Cardinals to this point.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Bounce to first. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Contreras in front. 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next, it'll be Anthony Rizzo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Fouled away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Cut fastball there as he manages to just foul this one away. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The catcher, number 4.
So now into the box is Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and shot foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Contreras corrals it, and the throw is wide. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Well, I think this will be ruled an error, so the no-hit bid is still alive. If it's not, there might be a riot in that dugout, and rightfully so.
To the plate now, Justin Williams. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Ball even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a drive out to left center field. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 4-1 game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Into the box, Edmundo Sosa, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cards get one in the inning on the RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals 1. So stepping in is Javier Baez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And now the first pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
The 2-2. Hit to first. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0-for-2 with the runs scored so far. Now the first pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
David Bodie will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that is through into left field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down, and this guy likes.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
In now, Kyle Hendricks, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. Bodie at second. Horner is over at first with one away. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. The 1-1 home. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position. Here's the 2-1 home. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Stepping in next, Jock Peterson. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
No balls and a strike to count. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Cubs lead this one 5-1. Matt Carpenter is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in. Into the box now, Dylan Carlson. Hit back toward the mound. To second for one. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down here 5-1. Genesis Cabrera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson.
And now here is Wilson Contreras. He grounded out last time up. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Popped high in the air. Goldschmidt is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman,
Next up, Anthony Rizzo. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Now here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And oh, that gets him on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. So now to the plate, Javier Baez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here it is, the 3-0. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The catcher, number 4.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina, 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 5-1. Into the box, Ian Happ. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ian Happ is retired to kick off the inning. And now the first pitch. David Bodie comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The batter number 2. Second base.
Now at the plate is Nico Horner, singled in his last at-bat. In there, strike one. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he fouls this one off. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bader gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 5-1.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Harrison.
First offering.
Bader.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Happ has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Justin Williams. Swing and a liner, but this lands foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next, here is Edmundo Sosa, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Oh, that grounder got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 9th inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Jock Peterson is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Very high, 2-1. One out, nobody on. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
First offering on its way. Bryant stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Peterson, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit on the ground toward the left. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Cardinals 1. Lane Thomas will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. First delivery to him, and that misses, ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
Ripped down the first base line. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Keegan Thompson, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. At the plate now, Tommy Edman. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Stepping up is Dylan Carlson. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Thompson, a 6'1" right-hander. This is his first year at the big league level. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Softly hit out to short. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Now batting.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down and away. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Craig Kimbrell takes over on the mound now, as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Here's Nolan Arenado, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Kimbrell pauses. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch, as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run's going to score from second, as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Well, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to.
And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Wow, that's a staggering 21 wins in a row. This is some pretty historic stuff we're watching. That ties the 1935 Cubs as one of the longest streaks in MLB history.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kyle Hendricks earns win number 4 on the season, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs, 5 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.